Hello, this is December 22nd, 2021, and I'm going to create some videos talking about some of my fieldwork experiences, just interesting things that happened while I was doing archaeological work. Anyway, the first of these stories, well, let me give you some background. I was working down on the Yuma Proving Ground, place called what's now called the Jefferson Proving Ground. And one afternoon we came back and went through the gate to check out of the proving ground there. And the guy said, "Lights off in Baghdad." And I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was talking about the town of Baghdad, Arizona. But what he was referring was the start of the first Gulf War, where I guess they started bombing Baghdad. So anyway, the crew, well, I'll call him Wolf. He decided to give our crew a name, since we were dealing on the U.S. Army proving ground. He'd give us an Army sounding name, so we became the Cobra Patrol. Of course, since I was the leader, I became Cobra. And the guy that came up with the name, we'll call him Wolf. He became known as Wolf. And other crew members eventually got their nicknames too. So we were working one job northwest of the airfield there on the Yuma Proving Ground, west of Martinez Lake Road. And we would, our crew would, there'd be like about 6 of us, 6 or 7 people on a crew. And we would just kind of comb through an area spaced about 20 meters apart. And we would walk parallel lines across the area, back and forth, just combing the area looking for archaeological sites. One day we were out, we were walking in that area, and there's some saguaros that grow in that area. And in one of the saguaros, in one of the arms of the saguaros, was the nest of a red-tailed hawk. So when we would comb back and forth in that area, he would screech at us, you know, kind of warning us to get out of the area. So, but we were on a mission. We had to kind of survey that area, so we just kept walking. We walked past him one time and by the nest, and he screeched. And then on our way back on another transect back, you know, he was screeching again, and then we noticed he was flying up in the air there above us. And screeching, and so we kept walking. But then I stopped to look at him. I looked up in the air, and he had dropped something from the air. It was a chekawalla. And this chekawalla, I saw it, its legs were splayed out, you know, and just falling, free falling from the sky. And that chekawalla landed about 20 feet or so in front of me, right in front of me. It was dead. But, you know, it was like this hawk was going to drop this lizard on top of me. Although I stopped and boom, thereafter, that became known as the lizard drop zone. I thought that was kind of an interesting story. We had another encounter. This is when we were working on the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center in 29 Palms, south of, between 29 Palms and Ludlow, California. And the crew was, we were setting up, we found our location, the area that we need to survey. And so we were talking about, okay, this is where we're gonna go, line up there. Suddenly this cottontail rabbit ran right through our group. There were about 7 of us there. It just ran right through our group, you know, without, you know, and we didn't think much of it. About 15-20 seconds later, here comes a coyote loping, and it loped right by our group right after this rabbit. And I thought, boy, that's kind of strange that they would come so close to people. And but they continue. I don't know, I guess that coyote probably caught up with that rabbit eventually, but that was about it. So I'll end this video here. It's just a couple stories about close encounters with wildlife. Now I'll end it here. Goodbye.